All right, kids, here we are. BushCat Daryl here with Frank Smith from Carolina. Said he never rode in a BushCat before. Wind's blowing like a hurricane.
I
hope you don't get afraid.
Often, but
here we go. Right along.
Raise the armrest, unlock the door, pull the latches, push the door up, get out of the airplane, make yourself safe. But in any case, got that taken care of. Just our finishing our pre-flight checks, mags all checked, push the power on, and off we go. Frank was expressing an interest in maybe going light sport, and so he actually drove up from the Cortland area today to go for a ride in the BushCat. So I said, well, you know what? The wind's blowing pretty good, and it's going to be bumpy, but let's go anyway. Here we are. You come all this way, and I like it when people come out and I get to demonstrate the airplane to them, especially with all the new features on it. First place I always go with anybody that has never rode with me in the area before is take them over to the casino. The casino is literally 3 minutes from the airport. So I'll take folks and take them around the casino. And you've seen me do that before, but obviously Frank had never seen the casino before, so we took him over there. And of course, as we're flying along, I said, you know what? I said, you're here. You might just well fly the airplane. He's a pilot anyway, and so he says, all right, your airplane. Well, here we go. And of course, we're doing some maneuvering here. So we wanted to clear off to the right and clear off to the left, and while we're doing that, I had him heading over toward Charlie Bates's. I wanted to land over there, just show him an off-airport landing. But we're doing a little maneuvering over the high school, the VVS High School, in the water tank, and turns to the left and turns to the right. And he made a comment that the BushCat flew like a normal airplane. It requires aileron and then rudder to keep the adverse yaw, under control with the ball in the center, and how ultralights are very rudder dominant. And the BushCat is not like an ultralight. It is a real airplane, and it flies like one. So he did comment that he noticed that. But you can see we're doing some turns and some maneuvering here, and took the time to let him fly the airplane. And of course, I got my normal spots that I go check, but he'd never seen them before, so I got him pointing out the landmark I want him to fly toward. And we're turning to the left and turning to the right, doing some maneuvering. And of course, we got lined up on Charlie's field here, and I says, my airplane. And I'm going to show you. I did a little stall right there. You'll notice that the nose of the airplane dropped down. And that was so that I knew where the airplane was going to stop flying with the amount of gas and me and the other soul on board. And it's good to know that before you make your approach and come in slower than you should. So in any case, we're down here flying down the runway here at the Charlie's, and you'll notice I don't land on the end of the runway here. I carry the power. You can see the power's in pretty good there. I carry the power up the hill, and there's an intersection right there where the two runways come together. And as we get to that intersection, that's where I like to touch down, right here on this little flat spot right there where the intersection is. And then of course you got to taxi up the hill and then turn around and take back off. And of course we got heading back to the north. I said, well, let's get down to the beach. So he flew me down to the beach down there, and we overflew Dave Lebrecht's field. I didn't make an approach there. Flew over Verona Beach. This is actually Verona Beach here. And then, of course, we're cozy corners right there between the struts. And you can see the wind rocking us around pretty good. And he points out apparently spent a good number of years with his wife in Ithaca, and they would come up here to Sylvan Beach to the amusement area, and that's still operating down there. And of course I showed him the cove and the harbors here, and and what have you. And it was nice to a little walk down memory lane for them. But flying the airplane there, I'm just sitting there riding. And first we came back home, and I'm kind of giving her a little forward slip, getting it down there by the treetops, and you could see the wind blowing the trees pretty good. But with that new tail, the BushCat handles the wind just fantastic. So we drop it down over the trees here, a little forward slip, fly it right toward the ground, and then flatten it out, straighten it up, and you fly it along until the wheels touch, and then you just hold the tail off. Nice wheel landing right there. Here we are home.
Well, everybody, here we are. We're back. I got Frank back without killing him. Wind's blowing pretty good today, but we still, BushCat handled it pretty good. I know I enjoyed the ride. I hope Frank did.
Excellent ride.
There you go. Very good. Thanks for riding along.